Welcome to Perth City, it's the home of Australia's prettiest titties. Where the fuck you at?
Welcome back to Perth City Battles 29. If you're loving it so far, make some noise! Yeah! We got a huge battle about to go down. I'm your host, Donkey, got my co-host with me.
Cool beats!
Yeah! Shout out to Cosmic Sound, we've got a big prize up for the winner. Without further ado, to my right, still undefeated at Perth City Battles, Creepy J!
Jay, creepy fuck!
Creepy J! And to his opponent, to my left, he's been here since day dot, Perth City Battles 1. Make some love for Sammy C!
Shout out to Zero Division.
Not making love. Anyway, we got the screen flip, Sammy C, screens or no screens.
Oh! You're up first, man.
90-second to 2-minute rounds. We let the boys call their own time. Round 1, when you're ready, let's go!
Yo, you've been an infection on this scene since the first bite. Cujo. Nah, it's like kudos and props for the give outs, but you know when you know voice box getting ripped out. I'm a mute then. Trucks are upside down when I flip out. You can mute then. Turn it back up when he spits. Sounds like I'm confused when people say they're dope if they twist loud. Well, this round shows the skill until you see defeat. Chris Brown targets inbound. I'll kill MCs with a big power coming out that TV made in 80. 6 pound in this mouth. Sammy aiming mixed crowns. Now it's little princess loving the quill. In the middle of daylight, Dishiki J might whip his fucking dick out. Yeah! Woo! I can't smile if I despise kid. Honestly, it's the journey, the odyssey. So let me clearly say I accept Undefeated delays. I arrive with no sidekicks, and sometimes it feels like they're robbing me. Jokes over bars, the lower tiers today might shed a tear for Jay. Oh, yeah. Seriously, that's Mozart. Take the last joke apart, decompose craft becomes exposed art, then expand the theme to Brandon Lee from the East, and I just hit you over the head with a crowbar. Oh! Yeah. So go hard. I'm in a DeLorean, mate. I go back to Monet. Your portrait displays are decomposed. I expose the past. If there's more to create, that's Dorian Gray. I imported the frame as I started to break and snap and shatter your bones apart, fuck it. That's a body bag. Zip lines rise like a roller scroll. The force strokes my thoughts. I overload when I go for gold. I don't write bars. I try to stay away from them like I'm on parole. All you MCs are on the D. And Creepy, you're on the bottom of the totem pole. Oh! Looking more like a guy convicted of war crimes. You'd be borderline suicide if you added in more grime. Let me make a sacrifice and keep it real with this fourth rhyme. Rest in peace, Sean Price, one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah! Make some noise for that round, man. What's up? Yeah, we got round 1 on the Creepy J. What's it going? Beep!
Well, that was gay, bitch.
Hold it down,
He said he's a mute, and he didn't say shit. Check this out. I've been making moves this year, and now the top's in sight. I trounced the comp with my confounding hot, slick rhymes. I'm working on that EP. It's bound to drop this time. Battled Trash, Az and Barry, and now I've got this guy. See, Riley got writer's block, so we arranged this shit, yo. If you weren't so boring, he'd have made a big go to take the win home. I'm as crappy or worse as a badly researched page on Cliff Notes, because when we get into this essay, I'll make you misquote. Oh. And I know hip-hop got him saved from Skid Row, but you disrespect it with cheap shots, aiming fists thrown at the face of his foe. You like to make a big show of how you'll break a kid's nose, but you'll get boxed in the ring, because when this sucker punches, he's fainting his blows. Okay. I really didn't know how to angle this flow. Then I thought, he's a skinny whack minority. I can take my pick, yo. I can make a shit joke about your race or skin tone, but I don't know what stereotype of what race to pick, bro. He's a man of conflicting parts. There's a struggle within him. His nerd side loves comics and crunching the digits. His black side says the N-word when he's busting and spitting, and his white side gets really uncomfortable with it. You're indigenous. Nah, you're an indie genius with skinny jeans that restrict your breathing. Wait, Light brown, moustache, and a hipster. He's a poor man's version of Wiz Khalifa. And while I'm being honest, I guess I got to address your misdemeanors. Behind closed doors, you call Chris the weakest. But in person, you kiss his feet like he's the king or Caesar, and you hate Pope, but treat him like a Christian leader. You've talked shit about everyone in this scene, cunt, so naturally some pricks would beat you for those missing teeth, but what about your two mums? Didn't those bitches teach you never bite the motherfucking fist that feeds you? Time!
Make some noise! Yo, we got round 2 on Sammy C. When you're ready, brothers. Get him.
Hey, yo,
Get this motherfucker.
so you can diss my height, my kids, my kind. No shit, I'm from this land. But you being cool applies fans watching you get body slammed. Fucking real talk. So call me Al.
Hold a sec. Hold the fuck down, yo!
So call me Al Capone. I alone destroy every round you're timing. MMA, whether I'm feeling like Pac-Man. What you gonna do? Flipping and say I got ghosts riding behind me? Your bitch loves the bar. Before she hopped on the pole, she offered a lap dance. Nah, fuck that. Get your bitch kidnapped and her head put in the fridge. Arms and legs in the ditch. Clad wrap with the feet is jammed in a trash can. See, I can snap back and break it back. No, on snapbacks, I'm breaking back, man. Puns are fun. If you cop around, it's 0 division prints on a jumper, cuz. If we battle on the roof, you'd be the jumper, bruv. You best be smart, looking like you're retarded and dumb as fuck. Can anybody in this crowd lift me up so I can punch the cunt? If the fetus is in a trash can, then now it's 2 feet deep in the dumpster truck. Yo, fuck it. You can act like you're ruthless and attack like you don't need the pad. That's off top of the noggin. It's the opposite of the scheme. In fact, I'm obsolete. It's hard for me to keep intact. I should have been on tracks, compete to clash in a different league perhaps, a different state or oversee to rap. But sometimes being one of the greats isn't enough when these lame cunts oversee to rap. True fucking story. One of the first and perfect crew to the free. Shout outs to Green for having me introduced to the scene, but now I'm PCB's guy on the couch and I'm refusing to leave.
That's time, man. We got round 2 on Creepy J. Hold it down, okay? Let's go.
You're dissing my bitch? That was so wrong, dude. Because that ugly slut dumped me, so the joke's on you. Why did she leave me? When he writes his schemes for fan bases, he finds the need to act gangster. This dick toy is selling out. Like that scene from Bad Neighbors. Says he's a violent, evil, mad player. A guy who seeks to stack paper. Says he's the master don, but he's lying. He's no Black Ranger. You'll never leave Kieran Hines see. I lead like Mance Raider. You won't see Creep retract later, because these are facts, hater. Refine your steez on track changes. The rhymes you speak on tracks changes, because you just put random shit together. Like your Disney's Fantasia. You've been doing this forever, but you never improve. Well, I'm certain this is what I'm destined to do. The method you use is to rap like an American dude, but I even do that way better than you. You rap like, this fucker gets blasted when I get to clutching and clapping. I ain't broke up with Big Nurse, but if I've let one flew, I'm dumping the ratchet. Yes. Your ass is where I'll be busting a capping, and we're all like, okay. So I'm loving the passion. I mean, I know the brother is acting. It's a front for the masses. A fake persona makes him doper like a stunt double or stand-in. But if the cunt does keep bragging about shooting guns when he's rapping, it may be mistaken for something that happens.
Okay.
Aren't you worried the police are watching, bro? Imagine this. You rock the pub because you want some grub. Go to your pocket just to pick your wallet up. Then the cops will jump like he's got a gun. Drop it, son. Man, nah. You will never get that far. Because you just emulate smack bars. It's essentially fan art. It's like you're afraid of taking heat, but also scared of the cancer, because you use those lead lines as a cover and protection from that harm. And Donkey hates you. So he said grab the mic. Every lead rap you write will be left asinine. I won't be Shogun or get stabbed tonight because the Shogun sent samurai to send samurai.
Hold up. Oi, last round, oi, hold it down, hey, if I catch you talking, you're gone, straight up. He's coming. Honestly, man, if I catch you talking, I'll just have you thrown out. We got the third and final round on Sammy C. Let's go, bruh. Make it count.
Hey, yo. I bet you grit those tits when you're sucking your mother's dick. I want them to notice that transparent bar that's see-through. So, Mr. Me Too, it's nice to meet you, but I see through any MC who steps in this ring. Yeah, straight up. Oh, shit. But I ain't gonna do it off like that. I ain't gonna lose because if I lose, it's the death of a king. My verses are serving a higher dose. You get comatose. With this heavy swing, how can I have iller rhymes and flow to a guy who looks like he's diagnosed with everything? I'm known for breaking more than the fourth wall. You're shaking your heads, looking lost in amazement. Where are my lines leading to? Take it back, I don't think you know what looking lost in amazement. But you keep it hip-hop, underground, you're harder than pavement. Creepy, what I'm saying is you look like you live in a motherfucking basement. I gave him 2 days to arrange this. The spot was vacant, so it's not a fucking joke when I quote replacement. Safe to say my options completely weighed before I even got the task. Creepy J, you're fucking obnoxious. You can briefly make some drunken Aussies laugh. I'm still Colossus. This is an easy take. One body that donkey passed. Right now I'm your conscience. Creepy J, son, put on your hockey mask. Looking like a fucking homosexual with your necrophiliac. That's Deadpool. Reverse butt, that one's Whitney. I can jet 2 whole rounds of the dog, but I bet he gulped down both frisbees. I'll put bats in your belfry. If that bell rings, give us a hunch. Think back to Walt Disney. If Creepy releases endorphins, it's when he's meeting thesaurus repeatedly, beating your jaw until it causes amnesia. Don't fuck with me, cuz you got a mug like a cut of pizza. What's that? $1.50. And your song titles, mate, they mislead the mind. I mean, you're either sucking off a priest at night, on your knees pleading to the Jesus type, getting headspace comparing pen game under the sheets with pride. That whole scheme I played was by Jay saying that he's seen the light. You're a fucking actor rate, slapstick, fake dap with mates, kids raps for praise. Better yet, you're Sammy C's practice phase. $1.50, pizza. That's a eyebrow down, I'll slash the blade. If you ever get laid, I'm not surprised by its name. Zazu, with a strap on. That's a bird getting behind your rib cage. And not 1 second. Chris got questions, so I'm fine with misplaced features. He's a genius. Now a verse in Vic Sage. So thanks for the card you dealt. But Sam, you know this was a cast from the start. Sam's a man, you face off, kill yourself.
Time! Make some noise! Oh, yeah. We got a third and final on Creepy. Make it count, Roz.
I got flips for days. Yeah, he'll die in a sec.
Hold up. Hold it down, everybody! Let's go. Sorry.
I said I got flips for days. Yeah, he'll die in a sec. Said he fucked my grandma. That's unlikely at best. Wait, was that not one of the lines that he said? When I'm bored, I like to pretend he's speaking better rhymes in my head. Now, when he prepares, he's a passionate act. But when he doesn't, he fucks it, can barely manage to rap. I'm refusing first aid to Sammy because that would mean for choking, he would get a pat on the back. You remember your 2v2 with We Meant Well, yes? A team whose feet weren't yet well wet, no need to get hell stressed. You barely mentioned the men in front of you, and in the end helped them, because you and Boom were 2 bitches talking. You passed the Bechdel test. And when Ethan told you to fix your fathering act, you were fast to get mad, went retarded and snapped. Don't worry, if your jokes are halfway as bad as the bars that you rap, then we can all believe that you pass as a dad. And every girl you've ever dated is demanding Creep's size. I outrank you in the mail order, no Japanese brides. I think high-focus rappers seem like they match the scheme, guys. Because I'm known to flip tricks till Dirty Dykes leave Sammy B side. But on some real talk, in PCB and FBL I never took a defeat, and I rep both. It's like I've been put in deep sea the way I'm pushing these leagues. I've been offered flights and cash but never looked for a fee, because everything I do is for the good of the scene. Meanwhile, you start fights, talk through people's rounds, and look for some beef. You sook and you scream over what's put in a scheme. If it were up to me, you wouldn't have set foot in this sea, but you're a repeat offender, so it makes sense you keep getting booked and released. But no more, cunt. I just cooked you in 3. If we get banned from this venue, I will put you to sleep. That tough act is just whack. I ain't shook from it, G, because you are nothing but a motherfucking pussy to me. Fuck Creepy J.
Fuck Creepy! Time up that shit! Make some noise, everyone! Yeah! We got the judges on that.
We're met well, it's Ross. Basically, our decision as a group, Trio, Creepy J, nobody. Basically, like, the round that was really debatable was that 3rd round, where Sammy really came with that good shit. Like that wordplay, that aggression, what Sammy's really known with. But that flip by Creepy took that all out of him. Like that flip where he was just like, oh, I imagined in my head those bars were good. And Creepy in that 3rd round just brought down Sammy's whole style. Like there's a reason Creepy's best in Perth, and he just proved it in that battle. Like that's all I have to say. Sauce?
Yeah, basically, same thing, yeah. It wasn't a clear win, but each round I just sort of edged to Creepy J. I feel like it was a bit more direct. Sammy C was really on point, delivery was good, wordplay was good, but Creepy just really took it to him, so Creepy J, big ups.
What's up, it's Dash, back in PCB, crook as fuck. I just watched Sam vs Creepy J, it was a really good battle. I'm gonna say that Sam took the first, because he got really good verse out, it went out for fucking ages, and there was lots of little changes and nuances, like away from his usual stuff. He still had the aggressiveness, but he fucking then joked about it, you know, like played it off, and it was a really good change to see from Sam. Whereas Creepy he's kind of stuck with the same thing, and to be honest, I'm a bit bored of it, but he has got good bars. So I can give this first to Sam, second to Creepy, and third to Sam. Simply because Creepy hasn't switched it up at all. Multis are great, but I went and ran with multis for my verses for ages and no one dug it. You know, it's just multis. It's too much, you gotta switch it up a bit. Even the American accent was a bit played, but yeah. First and second Sam, first and third Sam, second Creepy. Cheers.
Right MC, Sound Magnetics and Creatures of Habit represent. We had Sammy C and Creepy J up in the fucking mic tonight. Now, you know, Sammy C came with the aggression. I really fucking like that. You know, at the end, you know, Sammy C kind of fucking, I'm not sure what it was, but I think Creepy J came with the aggression at the end, and they're both fucking dope rhymers, you know? Round 1 was really kind of even for me, and round 2 was even for me, and it was kind of a fucking thing for me to fucking decide on the round 3. Man, I gotta give it, I can't give it to Sammy C, man, I gotta give it. Wait, this is my auntie. This is my auntie. Yo, Auntie Leah. My name is Bright MC. We're gonna have to go. I think we know where we're going with it. Ain't Sammy C, man. Check it out. Peace out, Sammy C. But I gotta give it to Brother Boy, man. Peace.
Seth, aka Def. I just watched Sammy C versus Creepy J. Fucking dope battle, man. Just all 3 rounds was consistent as hell. But I feel Sammy C had the better content. He had a slight more diverse approach and angles. Like Creepy J did what he does. He breaks down their character and he breaks down what they do and stuff. But I feel that like Sammy C had better angles and material. So I'd have to give it 2-1 to Sammy C. And I reckon Creepy J took the 3rd. That's when he just stepped it up, man. The 3rd when Creepy J just went off. But yeah, I give the first 2 to Sammy C. Easy.
We're back at Perth City Battles 29. If you enjoyed that battle, make some noise! We got a huge prize for the winner, man. We got a brand new Behringer microphone. We got a set of brand new headphones. They were display ones, that's why they're not in the box. We got a Perth City Battle shirt for the winner as well. And without further ado, the winner of that battle, 3-2 to Creepy J!
Alright, either way, that could have gone either fucking way. You all know it. Put it over my shoulder, man. There you go. Props, Sammy.
Where the fuck you at? Welcome to Perth City, it's the home of Australia's prettiest titties. Where the fuck you at? You ain't ready for war, I'm too strong for y'all. Welcome to Perth City Battle. Where the fuck you at? Welcome to Perth